All right, welcome to No Laces post-fight reaction,
Oh,
post-game reaction, matter of fact, to the Oklahoma Iowa State Big 12 championship game. I'm
well,
with
you
my
might have had it
host.
right though, man. It kind of got a little chippy there, man. It might have been a little bit of a fight.
Might have been a little bit of a fight. I just got through watching the Canelo fight, so fight still in my mind. But I was thinking about the game. Wanted to go live right after the game, but didn't quite get to make it because real quick, if I could explain something real fast, a little story. Watching the game, had my son's birthday party, so about halftime I had to leave. Get to the birthday place, and they don't have TVs. I got to pull it up on YouTube. I'm trying to pull it up on ABC. It was a big mess, but we made it. We got here.
First
We
of all, I have to say, terrible planning, father.
no, listen,
That had
listen
to
to
be
me, listen to
mom's.
me.
That had to be totally mom.
No, it
Had to
was,
be totally mom.
but listen, she called and asked me. I mean, she told me what time the party was gonna be, right? And I don't know what I was thinking. She told me it was at 1:30, and I'm like, all right, it's cool. So then I look at the game started at 11. I'm like, oh man. And I didn't realize that till today. And I'm like, oh,
The day of.
the day of. Because usually, I don't have to worry about what time. I don't care what time it is. I'm watching the game. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even think about it this time. But anyway, we made it. We watched the game. It was a good game too. And let's get into it, man. What you
Well,
think
man, before
about?
we hop into it,
Go
man,
ahead.
I gotta admit I was negligent on my behalf too.
What you do?
Uh,
Hold on. Now, what you
I
do?
was
Let's tell the
negligent
story.
on my behalf as well.
Tell the story.
Man, and instead of taking care of my responsibilities all week long, I chose to work on some of my hobbies instead of getting my work done. And so on
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning, when I normally would be watching OU football, I had to go to work. I had to do my little
Hold
side
on.
hustle. And so during the game, instead of me kicking back with my feet up watching Big 12 championship, I'm in here working, trying to,
Mm.
peep in at the game when I can. So I got to put the disclaimer out there. I didn't get all of it, but I did get bits and pieces of it. And, I saw enough.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
So boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, take it from me. Take care of your responsibilities so you can enjoy yourself when it's time to play.
So you saw some of the game. You didn't get to see all of it. Did you get to see
No,
most of it anyway?
man, I saw like I caught a few drives at a time. I caught like
Mm.
the opening 5 or 10 minutes. Some more second quarter. About 5 or 10 minutes in spaces. You know what I mean?
Right.
Pretty well kept up. I was trying to keep up with what was going on and taking mental notes on what was happening. The way I try to keep up and still get my work done, but
Mm-hmm.
it was a task for real.
Well, I missed some of it. I can't lie. I missed whatever. Somebody had an interception there. A little bit after halftime. Who had the first interception after halftime?
Yeah, I didn't catch it. No, it
See,
might have been. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was Trey Brown because he did have three.
mm. Nah, Trey Brown had the last one. I know that, and I know that Trey Norwood at the first one because remember he was going in the end zone. He backpedal jumped and caught it. And when the last time you seen some OUDBs playing like we've been
Oh
playing the
my
last couple of
goodness!
weeks, going for the ball, going up and getting it. DJ
You know
Graham
what?
last week against Baylor, went up and got that thing. Trey Norwood, Trey Brown today went up and got. I'm so proud of the DBs.
You know
And
what? The secondary has caught so much heat over the last, let's say, 5, 6, hell, 7, 8 years.
it's
You know what I
warranted.
mean?
It's been
It,
warranted. Patrick Fields.
it,
Patrick Fields got the other interception. That's the
okay,
one I'm thinking
okay.
about. But anyway,
Man,
go
it,
ahead. My
it
bad.
was it was it was good to see the secondary flying around out there like that, man, and just playing with a lot of energy and
I
attacking the
was.
football.
You're right though. It was.
Man, to me, you know what? It looks like Alex Grinch has got the kids bought in. They don't look
Mm-hmm.
so confused. They look mentally locked in.
Yes,
I
sir.
saw, when the like when guys were in motion and stuff, you didn't see a whole lot of who going with who. You could see the defense switching. They knew their responsibilities, and they were
Exactly.
just playing free. They didn't have to think about it a whole lot out there. That's one thing that I did notice.
Nah, that was one of the most. I mean, that was impressive because we haven't seen that in a long time. I'm watching the game right now, and Spencer Rattler just went deep to Mims Jr. with that 45-yard touchdown. I mean,
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler, baby, that's one of the best throws of the football that we've had. Um, I know there's kind of hyperbole right now,
Yeah.
but
Whoa,
when
whoa,
he
whoa.
leaves, I'm telling y'all, when he leaves, we're gonna be like, "Ooh, man, he was one of the best throwers of the football
Well,
that we
you
had."
look at his stat line, man. 22 for 34, 272 with a bucket. He also, I think he ran one in also. Yeah, he also ran one in, 7 rushes for 17. He's getting it done out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting up some solid numbers. He's a freshman, man. He's playing like a freshman at times, but now you can kind of see him turning that corner and really growing up out there, man. I'm just sad to see the season come to an end with him starting to play so well, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing him in his next season campaign.
Yeah, man. What was we talking about right before that? The DBs?
Yeah, that defense, man. Um,
What about the D
the
line?
secondary, the D line,
Hold
man.
on, before we go to D line, yeah, let's finish off on the secondary. Man, I'm just saying, Trey Brown, who has we know everybody knows we've had our struggles at times with Trey Brown.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he kind of didn't make the plays like wanted to, but the boy's up and down, but he's lightning fast. And I just really like the way he's stuck with it. And he always, man, I'm proud of him for that last interception he got today, man. I feel good because that was the last game. He's a senior, right?
Yeah, I believe
Trey Brown?
so.
I
I
think
do
he's a
believe.
senior. So like to get that, man, to win the game, like to seal the game at the Big 12 championship your last time, bro. 4 in a row. If you him, if he's
Yeah,
not a
that
red shirt, if he's a red shirt, it was 5 in a row. And so he at least got 4 in a row. Big 12 championships, and he sealed the deal for the last one. No matter what happens from this day forward, man, he got to feel good about himself and what he accomplished today or yesterday, because it is like 1:49 in the morning.
Yeah, man, way to go out. Take your senior season out with a bang, though, man. You could tell it meant something to him. And I want to, correct myself. I said Trey Brown had 3 interceptions earlier. That was actually 3 interceptions by the team, by the secondary. But I gave the
Yeah,
man
it's
too
about
much
secondary.
credit,
What
but
Trey Brown didn't get 3,
it
but he
wasn't
tried. He tried.
right, right.
He got 1, but he
But
tried. No, they got 3.
yeah, man, way to go out there. Like you said, man, he kind of overcame some stuff, and he continuously went out there and grinded it out to get better and better, continue to improve, and it showed. He showed up big today.
Nah, man, I like the kid. Proud of him. But the D line, bro, we got to talk about something, man. Like all year, it's time. I don't know nobody else to give them their respect, but we gonna give it to them today. Let me tell you something. I remember when that boy Perry Whitford, when he signed the OU. I admit I really wasn't paying attention until he signed. But when he did, I remember sending the link to the group chat that we all got. And I was like, Dart, we might got us one. Speaking to Marcus Brown, who was on the last video, he not here today. He not here right now. It's a little late. But I remember sending that video to the group chat, like, yeah, we got us one, man. And it's proven me right, man. The boy is nice. Ronnie Perkins, since he missed the first, I think, 5 games, he came back looking like a beast.
He came back hungry, man.
I hope we can keep. I just hope we can keep him.
He came back hungry. Speaking of guys that came back, well, I know we're talking about the D line and defense, but man, another guy that came back hungry was Ramondre. and Stevenson. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we were kind of talking about that earlier, man. Since he's come back, you know, he's taken over that backfield. You know, everybody else is kind of like just waiting their turn, man. You look at
Y'all
the
gonna
carries
chill out,
today.
man.
Yeah, I think he had like 18, 20 carries, something like that. Let me see, 18 carries. Everybody else had like 1, 2. Spencer carried the ball 7 times. You know, so you could tell
It's hard. It's hard to get the
ahead.
ball when you got Ramondre Stevenson out there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, when you, and then when you do get your opportunities, you definitely got to make something happen with it, man. I remember, you know, TJ Fletcher, you know, thinking like every time he could get the ball, just waiting for something exciting to happen. You know, it's like
Yeah.
old TJ. I don't know what to say about old TJ. He's definitely getting it done. I don't know if it's he just could be one of those guys that he just was more productive with the more carries he gets. You know what I mean? So it's hard to judge a guy when you getting, you know, a couple carries a game.
Yeah, but he all right though. And man, what happened to everybody else? Like, what happened to them young McGowan, Marcus Major?
I don't know what, you know. I don't know if Lincoln's just
Them boys
found the
just
confidence
disappeared.
in Ramondre. And then you got to keep in mind too, it was the Big 12 championship. You know, it's high stakes. You know what I mean? You want to go with the experience, the veteran that you know is going to get it done.
Right.
You know, early on when we had kind of started to pull off a little bit, I would have liked to see, you know, some of those younger legs get in there just to get the experience.
Okay.
That way, you know, they kind of get a little seasoning because, you know, the way things look, you know, they're going to be back in this situation in the future. And so it'd have been good for them to get their feet wet. But then as soon as I say that, you look up and Iowa State makes a run late, and now we got a ball game again all of a sudden. So you know that you know, maybe you know, that's looking back, Lincoln probably made the right move.
Hey, he usually does. He usually does, but although I can't lie, the play calling, it got a little shaky a little bit in the second half. Lincoln was kind of, you know, I can't really give you specifics right now. Like I said, it was so long ago in the day. I
Let
didn't
me
watch
tell
so
you
much.
something Dark and I was talking about. Shout out to Dark because this is really Dark's discovery, and I don't want to take credit for it.
Go ahead.
But Lincoln is a hell of a coach inside the script.
Oh Lord! All right, do we want to continue this? Do we want to talk about this privately? Man, I don't know. Do we need to give all this away? Talking about Lincoln like this? Nah,
No,
just
no,
go ahead. I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
I'm not going to say anything negative. I'm just
done.
saying the way he scripts, he is a genius. He scripts his plays out. He plays against the defensive assignment. So he baits you into to completing your assignment, and then as soon as you do what you're taught as a defender, he has something else drawn up backside behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his scheme is outrageous. But once we get outside of that script of his scripted plays, that's when you see the offense start to slow down a little bit. So that's when you
that's what I noticed.
The play calling is questionable, and I don't think I think he's got his game plan, but then all of a sudden you get those defensive adjustments, and you didn't quite expect that particular adjustment, so you're at where you're at, you know.
Nah, but man, I don't know, man. It's like he get away from just running the ball sometimes, simply running the ball sometimes, and it kind of get on my nerves a little bit.
Well, can you say that? But yeah, I mean, you're looking at the numbers with 31 carries.
No. I'm just I'm telling.
Nah, think
I mean, not to
but
get
I
y'all.
understand.
No, I'm not saying just because of how many times he carry. I'm just saying like when it's 3rd and 1.
Right.
You trying to hit? I forgot who it was. Either Weiss or Braden Willis up in the middle. I can't remember. But man, like, come on, man, just give it. You got a 240-pound running back right here.
Exactly. 3rd and 1, you got to be able to pin your ears.
Stuff it up. Let's just get the first down when it get tricky in the next play. Or you know what I'm saying? Don't do that on third down, brother. I know, understand, like at certain points you can do that, mix it up. And listen, I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to be a head coach at OU. So don't get me wrong. I'm not smarter than Lincoln Riley
Well,
when it comes to this, but I'm just saying.
and the crazy thing about it is, you would think 3rd and 1, Lincoln Riley is licking his chops. You know, you got Ramondre Stevenson back there with a mobile quarterback who can, move around and make some things happen. I'm thinking RPO or something like that all day long. It's how you would think it's quite natural to be unstoppable
Right.
with the skill set that you have. But sometimes I think we can kind of overthink it.
Right.
But he made the call. You got to be able to stick with it.
Got to, man. So, man, what's next for him? I mean, they probably not gonna make the playoffs. They shouldn't have never lost. I accept the Iowa State loss, the first one, but that Kansas State loss, that's disgusting.
Well,
They
I think
should
that
never
was
lost
just
it.
growing pains, man.
Filthy.
Growing
No, they
pains.
wasn't. And whatchamacallit, Spencer Rattler was not who he is today.
Right, absolutely.
That Texans game when he got benched, or what they call it, I don't think they call it a bench, they call it something else, but he took a break or whatever he did. Whatever that was.
Just a couple snaps off.
Yeah, that helped him out a lot, man. That was huge. And I think ever since then, man, that overtime game, when he won that game,
yeah,
he put that gold hat on his head.
Yeah, you can kind of see the tide turning at that point.
He became an OU quarterback, like for real. Like how
Let me ask you this, man.
Like how we do it, you know what I'm saying?
About today, do you think the early ejection do you think they kind of set the tone early for the Iowa State defense?
I mean, I'm sure that has something to do with, bro, anytime you lose somebody like that just that early.
I mean, 2 snaps in, that's got to let the air out of you a little bit. I mean, big game on the line. And you can see him, you can see the pain in his eyes. He kind of covered his head up with the towel, but as a former player, man, you know what he's going through and what's going on in his mind over there. When you just feel like you let the team down in the big game. And it was just really, he's just playing with emotion. I don't think it was any malice behind it. It just kind of got away from him.
No, I just think he was just playing ball, and that's what happened, man. It was just in the heat of the, I mean, he was just making a football play, but I mean, he just so happened they collided like that, and it happened, man. By rule, I guess it was the right thing. I mean, the right call, but I mean, I hate to see somebody go out the game like that, man, because I'm all about winning with playing against the best. So
right, absolutely.
I don't want nobody to get hurt.
Best 11 on the field.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to get hurt. I don't want nobody to get kicked out the game. I want to beat them at their best,
Yeah.
So that's what I was hoping for.
I thought, early watching that first drive after that ejection, man. Speaking of, we were just talking about Lincoln and the script. I felt like they had a good balance early on. Even though the run just didn't look like it was going to be totally dominant or anything, they kind of kept it and made Iowa State stay honest. And they were able to go down and eventually put up some points. Hazelwood, Hazelwood. His mama call him play, I'm gonna call him play.
Hazelwood. It don't matter what wood. It's all good.
The kid was out there making some plays, man. He made a few big time catches and really helped out.
That was a great catch when he Spencer Rattler threw it over the linebacker and he caught it and got hit twice in the head.
Yeah, man.
Man, that was a good catch. That was a good throw and a good catch.
Good came up. The kid came up big today, man.
Yeah, he did. Marvin Mims, 7 catches, 101, 1 touchdown. We haven't even mentioned him yet. Like, that's quiet work. Like,
yeah.
Is Marvin Williams that good now? Is that what we talking about now?
He's quietly just kind of easing his way on in there just to make a big name for himself.
I think he's like the leading receiver, ain't he?
Yeah, he's
on the season.
just all of a sudden he's just the guy. You know,
He
man,
still do.
I look for big things from the kid in the future, man. Yeah, like I say, Hazelwood, man, he only had the 2 catches, but they were some spectacular catches. You know, they were well
Very,
timed catches. You know,
very
in
good
big positions.
catches. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, man, that boy did his thing.
I'm
Hey,
looking
but
at the
Nick
stat line
Benito.
here.
Hey, Nick Benito. You mentioned him one time, number 11, Nick Benito.
Uh-huh.
Out here going hard at him defense all year, man. The boy just made some money. He made some money this year. I got to give it up to him, man. I just wanted to say his name before the before the stream was over. Nick Benito,
Make sure
yes,
he get his screen time.
yeah, he made some money,
Shout
son.
out to the kids. Shout out
Shout
to the
out to Nick
kids.
Benito.
Man, I was just I was about to ask you. I was looking and I saw our boy Drake, son of none other than the king himself, Mr. Bobby Stoops.
Oh, Bobby.
But old Drake had him one catch for 13 yards, and I know our last time we talked, man, we were talking about how we could see Mario Williams in that spot, man, and I can't help but to think, man,
Yeah.
woohoo, that is going to be something special. And I'm not just going to say, hey, Drake just totally disappears after Mario gets there. That's not what I'm saying. But I just think they play the same position. Now you're gonna use them a lot alike, so I could see him getting those touches.
Of course. And man, Drake also on that Spencer Rattler rushing touchdown had a good nice little chip block on the dude that was trying to come down, I think on a linebacker or whoever had him. Oh, my bad.
And see, that's why Drake is on the field. He's gonna do all the dirty work. You know, he's gonna work his butt off. He's not just out there because he's Bob Stoops' son.
You right.
You know, he gets the job done.
Hey,
Don't get
remember
me
when I
wrong.
watched his high school tape? That's another one I sent to the group. When I watched his high school tape, I said, hey, I know this Bob's son, but boy look kind of nice out here. He was out there He was working boys in high school. I was like, all right, he looked kind of good.
Oh
He
yeah,
actually looked good. And so I'm not surprised to see him out here. I've seen him catch multiple touchdown passes, seen him out here blocking. You know, he a little dude, but he tough. He tough as nails, just like his, like his pops, Will. That's how Bobby was out there at Iowa.
they say the apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Yo,
That's what they say.
that's what they say. I take the
What
seed
you
and
think
work
about
it.
I know we talked a little bit about our guys, man. How'd you think Iowa State played?
I really like Iowa State, honestly. I really like the running back though. I gotta keep it
Yeah,
real.
man.
I gotta keep it real. The
Yeah, old
dude,
Brees Hall. Yeah, I think he's out of Wichita, Kansas, man. He's nice, man. He's something special.
remember I said something about a couple weeks ago. I mean, that boy,
Yeah.
like, when I was watching play the first, I said, man, he had 79 yards. Now he only averaged 3.4, 2 buckets, 23 carries. I mean, he probably
Yeah,
didn't go off
man.
like he wanted to, but hey, man, he playing against a heck of a hell of
So
a
you can go ahead
defensive.
and say it. You can go ahead and say it. I
Hell
know
of a
it's
defensive
been
line.
hard for us to say to give the
Yeah.
defense their credit, and to say you played against a hell of an OU defense. People probably listening like, "What the hell are you talking about?" But no, man. I said it earlier, man. You can see this defense turning the corner. It looks like they're comfortable in the scheme, and they played very well today. They held Brees Hall in check. Like you say, 79 yards, only averaged 3.4, which you give it to him 4 yards and play as a first down. I mean, 4 yards, you know what I'm saying.
right,
I'm
right,
stumbling over
right, right.
words, but still, I mean, that's not a bad average. But hey, man, the defense just stepped up big. We kind of gave up a little bit in the air game, but the stats don't show how the game was really played.
I mean, when you got 3 interceptions, I mean, you'll take the little 322 yards of the touchdown.
Right.
When you got 3 picks,
And
we taking that all day.
speaking of which, Brock Purdy,
Brock
man,
Purdy.
it was some times I looked at this kid and I said, "Damn, this kid is good.
That
He's
was
good. He can play some ball." And then there were some times I looked at him and I said, "Well, man, it's a fine line between a gunslinger and a playmaker."
right.
You know, he kind of, and I don't want to, just throw names out there, but it's kind of like old Brett Favre. He would make some dangerous throws, and he had some guys that was going to bail him out on the back end. And Brett's an all-time great. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he did make some dangerous throws. But he relied on his playmakers, and sometimes a lot of quarterbacks get criticized for giving their wide receivers opportunities. They just say they're just throwing it up for a jump ball situation.
And did you just mention Brett Favre?
I did.
In the same sentence as Brock Purdy? I know I didn't cut my camera back on to look at you.
That ain't what I was trying to do.
Is that what you said?
I wasn't comparing the skill set.
Nah, I know you weren't
like
comparing. I just said.
Let's not take it there, brother.
I just said that, Brett Favre, my guy. Matter of fact, Brett Favre is, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. So I can never knock the boy Brett Favre. Been going hard. Brock Purdy, though, he played a good game. I think he did his job. Did the best he can do.
Well, it's no
secret.
We've been saying this for years, man. You want to beat OU or give them trouble on the defensive side? Give them a quarterback with some mobility to chase. That, and it's hard, man. You got a guy with that can move around the pocket. He can break down the defense, and wide receivers get open.
Sit down or something. Like you. You know what I'm saying? All on the camera, all your pockets over there.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, you good.
I completely forgot.
We live. We live right here. No laces, baby. That's what we doing.
Yeah, we are completely unlaced around here, man. As you know, it is 2:00 in the morning. So, hey, it's pajama wear and everything.
All right. We over here talking about some OU football. 2 a.m. That's how much we love this game because, oh, shoot, I'm seeing this play right now. Spencer Rattler up the sideline when Drake Stoops had a good block. That's a good play.
Hey, man, let's late in the game when Iowa State was making a run, they were trying to push back. That last drive, man, it seemed like they had the momentum. Then all of a sudden, it seemed like they just had too much adrenaline or something. I think they had like 3 straight penalties. You going in trying to, tie it up or go score, get the go-ahead score, and then you get like 2 or 3 false starts right away. You think they was just a little bit over anxious, or what do you think that was?
Iowa State? Man, listen. I don't know what happened to Iowa State after what happened to Matt Campbell. Can we talk about that for a second? Can we talk about it?
As I stated, I didn't catch all the game. What happened with Campbell?
Matt Campbell was acting crazy. Like, he started pointing at the refs.
When he had the breakdown. Right.
Nah, he had the mental breakdown, man. Like, the players had to calm him down, and he was out here pointing at the ref and about to, hey, they lucky he didn't get a penalty, man.
Yeah, it was warranted. It was warranted. Sometimes you just get caught up, and emotions get the best of you. It's a fine line between going to bat for your team and making a fool of yourself.
Right.
Got to be able to walk that tightrope.
Got
to be able to walk that tightrope. But I kind of felt his pain on that the one no call where it looks like OU gets drawn off sides by the hard count. And it appeared to me that clearly we broke the neutral zone right there. Dang near made contact with the guard there. Look at it from a couple of different camera angles.
Dang near, but he didn't. I don't think he touched him though.
Yeah, but I mean, I may be mistaken. I guess that
But
is high
shouldn't
school rules.
hey, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't the center have snapped the ball though? If you want the flag,
Absolutely, absolutely. That I mean, and especially you're trained as a center. That you get a guy to jump off right there. You go ahead and snap it, but you got to
right,
be damn. You got to be damn sure he's off sides.
right,
And but I don't blame him for that. I think you, as a referee, you got to make that call. I felt like he clearly broke the neutral zone. Um, and I may be mistaken on the rules. I need to go refresh on that because in college you may be allowed to get back after you cross that neutral zone. I'm not sure,
I
but
mean, hey, but he should have snapped the ball though. At least he should have. At least that would he might have got the flag though. I mean, pretty sure he would have though, honestly. But
yeah,
he flipped.
you snap the ball right there. You absolutely get a flag, and then just what if? You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy, like I say, he's a gunslinger, playmaker. He makes a throw to the end zone or something right there. You might make something happen. You get an
Right.
opportunity to take a shot. Worst case scenario, or what happens if he snaps the ball and then you still don't get the penalty call? Now you're scrambling around and you just shot yourself in the foot. So you can look at it from both ways, man. Hindsight's, I think the referee makes the call right there. But I'm not here to criticize any refs. We all make mistakes. We all have different
Yeah, it's all
opinions of
good.
what's right and what's
Right,
wrong.
right.
So I am not a professional ref by any means. He gets paid to do that job.
Right. That's what it's saying. But nah, overall good game, man. Shout out to Trey Brown. Shout out.
Yeah, Tricky Trey, man. That speed and dedication, determination to continuously get better. Man, like I said, with his speed, he's a playmaker, man. He can make some things happen. I'm happy to see the kid kind of be able to go out on a high note.
Ah man, to get that pick there at the end, to seal it up, man, on you. You know, last year, man, like I said again, it's just they gotta be nice for him though. I like to see him go out like that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think on the playoff picture? Who you got in?
Not OU.
Not OU.
So I mean, I don't think so anyway. Do we? Do we got a chance?
Nah, I don't think there's any way possible. Looks like this is going to be a year we don't get to go out there and give it a shot. But you know what? I'm okay with that.
Hey,
Of
my
course,
bad.
you
Is
want
it?
to.
Hey, my bad. Is it Trey Brad? I can call this boy Trey Brad. Is it Trey or
Do what?
Trey?
I'm pretty sure it's Trey Brown, isn't
Okay,
it?
all right. Maybe I'm tripping because I just looked up the stats. They got Trent up there. I'm like, is it Trent?
No,
Am I
it's Trey
tripping?
Brown. And I've been calling him Trey Brown for years.
Bruh, for years. Pretty sure that should be it, right?
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, man. Another one. Oh, yeah, another one in the book. 6 in a row. 6 in a row. Pure dominance of the Big 12.
6.
That's what now? 3 straight quarterbacks? Am I 4 straight quarterbacks to win a Big 12 championship? Is it 3 different quarterbacks in 3 or 4 years now? Straight? Or is it 4 straight?
No, 4.
4 straight, yeah.
We got what? Baker, Kyler, Jalen,
Yep. And now Spencer.
Spencer Rattler.
It's one thing to win 6 of them straight, but to do it 4 years I guess now it would technically be 5 years with a different quarterback, wouldn't it? Or no, Baker won what, 2, 3? 2 wasn't it?
Baker had won 2 at least, right?
2. Yeah, Baker won 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he came in as a transfer.
Hey, who was right before Baker? Was it Trevor?
No, yes, it was Trevor because Trevor
Yeah.
won the A&M game, and then that's when Baker transferred in.
All right. So did Baker take his spot?
It seems like it was somebody right in between that.
They do, but I don't know if it was. I think it might have been Baker took his spot because we thought he was supposed to be the guy. And then we was wondering why in the world did Baker transfer into OU at that moment. I think that's what we was thinking, right?
Man, and that was the best move he could have made for his career.
Now, for real, but I don't think we saw that. Like, we didn't understand what Baker understood. Obviously, that he was coaching Trevor Knight.
Yeah.
But I didn't think that was the case.
Everybody thought Baker was crazy when he said, I'm going to OU, I'm going to walk on and go play football.
Nah, for real. I thought he was whipping.
OU was not a place you just go walk on and say, I'm going to go be the starting quarterback. And he had that in his mind. He left a scholarship. Well, no, he left Texas Tech because he wasn't offered a scholarship.
Right. Then he walked on, right?
Yep. Was able to make something happen. Just so happened to be able to be paired up with the quarterback guru. And look at him now.
Nah, for real.
That just shows the upside for
where they at right now?
Spencer Rattler.
They got 9 wins. The Browns.
Yeah.
Baker.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe
they lost,
so.
Right, to the Ravens.
Yeah. Man, they're
probably 9-4 or something like that.
Yeah, I believe so. Sitting right around there at 9-4. I believe they're leading there. No, they're second in their division, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Tough division.
Yeah, tough, man.
Browns, Ravens, Steelers. I mean, geez.
Yeah, man.
Papa cheese.
Yeah, that's gonna come down to the wire in that division. Man, may the best team win, obviously, but shoot, you'd hate to see the team not make it to the playoffs because all 3 of those teams are deserving.
Yeah, man, for real. No, they are, but nah. Anyway, let's wrap it. OU did their thing. 6 rings. Championship. You know what I mean?
6 straight on the quest for 7, man.
Might as well. Let's
just hope this next one comes with a natty.
Nah, they're gonna be decent next year though. It's gonna be on when we get these. Nah, if we can get, that's a whole nother conversation. But if we can get Ronnie Perkins back and the D lineman, if we can get the D line back, it'll be on.
Yeah, that's gonna be the crucial point. Get that D line to commit.
Yeah, if we can get them back, it'll be because we know the offense is gonna do what it's gonna do. As usual, right?
Offense is gonna put up numbers. If you can get this defense to fly around the football and continue to improve, get better and better every game, every day, man. This team is gonna be something special. I know we've been saying that for years. If we can get the defense to do that, do this, do that. But today it just seemed like to me you could tell that they really bought in and they're on the upside of this transformation of that defense.
Nah, they look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. No laces. Sean, appreciate you, bro, coming through the late night vampire stream. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Salute, sir. And we out this thing, man.
Peace. All right, peace. Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.